Okay, I get a lot of questions on how to pull out feet from your fur bears when you're saving them for mounts, taxidermy, certain fur markets. A lot of buyers like the feet left in, but it's one of the harder things to do is get the paws or the claws out of fox, coyotes, lynx, etc. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. On a fox that I've recently taken, I've got him here already skinned out, case skinned. I've cut the feet off at the joints. This is how I do it. Some other guys, they like to do it a little bit differently. By leaving it attached, there's a million different ways to do things. Obviously, this is just how I do it because it's easy for me. But maybe it'll help you out too. So I've got them off the joint here already. You can see I got my little Havalon knife. And what I do is I kind of put some downward pressure on it using my hand and pull it back so I get some of that thin silver skin here and start working it down away from the bone until I've got enough of it to grab with a little piece of 550 cord here. And then once I've got enough, I cinch it down real good on a piece of 550 cord so that I can use the rest of the hide as tension. It can slip out. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but once you get it kind of figured out, it gets a lot easier. You just use like I said, you keep using the hide as tension. Keep working your knife around down here. It's already been split as well down to the paw pad pretty much. You'll want to stop right when you get to the paw pad and don't go any further because you want to save that paw pad, especially if you're doing a mount. The taxidermist will want it in there. It's a little bit easier to get it, work with them. There's a little toe bone right here, the little dew claw or whatever it is. You can see it's already exposed. I know it's a little bit difficult, but basically you'll just cut that open and the last little piece of bone will stay on the end of the nail. And that's okay. That's what you want. The tannery will take it like that. It'll come out clean. It'll stay preserved. It won't cause any problems. Now that that's off, you can see I've got a little bit more here to work with, and I'll just keep peeling it down around the other toes until I get down to the base of the paw pad where there's a big fat pad at, and I'll show you how to get that out too. Now this fox has pretty small feet. They're a real pain in the butt, but if you can get a small foot out, you can get anything out. Now that we're down to the base of the paw pad right here. This is where the split comes to the very end. What you want to do is kind of, what I like to do is I like to put a little bit of tension on it here, and then I run the knife along the length of it. All right, and it'll split it open down the back of the feet bones. And you can see the fat. This is the paw pad right there. And you'll just keep putting tension. Fox are kind of nice because they peel real easy. If you're doing a badger or something like that, or a wolverine, good luck. You're going to have to cut and use a lot more force with your knife and a lot more force with your hands because their skin sticks really, really good. We'll just keep following the line down. You can see where the skin kind of pulls the silver skin out, and we just keep following down until we get down to the knuckles. You'll want to be real careful. Just kind of use the tip of your knife, make real small cuts. You can see down here where the paw pad is starting to split. You're basically just splitting the foot in half around the bones. And we'll just use some small little cuts there to get the toes. And then once we get down to the base of the first toe, you'll start to see the kind of the knuckle showing through. And it'll kind of, it's hard to tell, but it'll kind of curl back up. It'll kind of curl back up underneath it and create like a little lump. And that's when you know you're getting down to the end of it. So you'll just keep following it around until it's down, and then you'll just cut it again off at the last knuckle. And there you go, that little bone will stay with it. And we'll do it to the other side. There you go. Now we got 2 out of the 4 fingers off. We'll peel it down again. We'll keep splitting that paw pad. Take the backs like this. Split them down until we get that last little knuckle exposed. You can see the ball now, kind of where the nail is pushed up underneath here. That lets you know you're getting down towards the bottom of them. Like I said, when you do something like a badger or a wolverine, they're a lot more difficult. That ball is a lot larger and a lot harder to maneuver. But there we go. We got the last knuckle. And the last knuckle, and you're left with your little foot. And then you'll see you got the paw pad, the fat left on here. You've got some tendons and stuff. All that will get cleaned off when we go to put it on the fleshing board. And that's it. That's how you save a foot. It's pretty simple. Once you get kind of your own little method down, you can do all 4 of them in less than 20 minutes. All right, thanks for watching. I hope that helps.